All right, welcome to this explainer. Today, we're jumping into the driver's seat to break down the world of PlayStation 5 racing wheels. You know, whether you're just casually cruising in Gran Turismo or you're a hardcore sim racer hunting down every last millisecond on a lap, we're going to help you find the absolute perfect setup.
And this really hits home, doesn't it? It's that exact moment you realize you don't just want to play the game anymore, you want to feel it, you know? You want to feel the tires scrubbing for grip on a tight corner, the rumble strip shaking the wheel in your hands, that fight to keep the car under control. That feeling? That's what starts this whole incredible journey.
So, how do you get that feeling? How do you go from just pushing buttons to actually driving? Well, it all comes down to a piece of tech that separates a simple toy from a serious simulation tool. It's called force feedback, and understanding its three main types, that's the key that unlocks this entire world.
Okay, so force feedback, or FFB as you'll see it called, it's not just a simple vibration. It uses motors inside the wheel to literally push and pull against your hands, and it's translating what the game's physics engine is doing into real physical sensations. It tells you exactly what your car's tires are up to on that virtual asphalt. It's communication. The car is talking directly to you through the wheel.
Honestly, the best way to get your head around these is with a car analogy. Think of gear-driven as your fun, reliable first car. It's maybe a little noisy, a bit rattly, not super subtle, but hey, it gets you on the road, and it's a blast. Then you've got belt-driven. This is like upgrading to a slick, powerful sports sedan. It's much smoother, quieter, and you feel way more detail from the road. And then there's direct drive. This, my friends, is the supercar. The wheel is mounted right onto the motor itself. No gears, no belts. The connection is so pure, so precise, you feel everything.
All right, so let's get you on the track. You absolutely don't need to jump straight into a supercar. For anyone just starting out, or maybe if you're on a bit of a budget, there are some absolutely fantastic wheels out there that give you a huge leap in immersion over a regular controller.
In this lane, you've got two real heavy hitters, the Logitech G923 and the Thrustmaster T248. The Logitech is kind of the legendary all-arounder. It's known for being bulletproof reliable and has this cool True Force tech that adds extra rumbles and vibrations. Then you have the T248, which is perfect for the data nerds among us. It has a built-in screen that shows you live info like your speed or RPMs. It's a fantastic tool when you're just learning.
And this really gets to the heart of the G923's biggest strength. It is just so easy. You plug it in, and you are racing. There's a reason it's probably the most recommended starter wheel on the planet. It just works, and lets you get right to the fun without any headaches. It's pretty much the perfect entry point. So, once you've been at it for a while, and you've mastered the basics, you're gonna start getting that itch. You want more detail, more power, and this is where you make the leap to what is, without a doubt, the undisputed king of the mid-range, the Thrustmaster T300 RS GT. The T300 is really your gateway to serious high-quality racing. It uses that smooth belt drive system we talked about, and trust me, it's a massive, massive step up from the gear-driven wheels. But the real magic here is its modular ecosystem. You can swap out the wheel rim, you can upgrade the pedals, you can add a shifter. It literally grows with you as your skills get better. It's an incredible long-term investment.
Okay, you're going to want to buckle up for this one. We are leaving the sports sedans in the dust, and we are stepping into the world of hypercars. This is direct drive. This is where performance is everything, and that connection to the virtual road is absolute. These are the wheels for the serious enthusiast. These are the podium contenders. And at the very top of that podium, there's one wheel that has truly earned its reputation. It's the gold standard for PlayStation 5. Not just because of its raw power, but because of how deeply it's woven into the fabric of the console's biggest racing game. And here it is, the Fanatec Gran Turismo DD Pro. Look, this is not just another wheel with a PlayStation logo slapped on it. It was developed with Polyphony Digital, the actual creators of Gran Turismo. That official partnership makes it the definitive direct drive experience on the PS5. For a lot of people, this wheel is an absolute game changer.
But hey, even the best of the best has its trade-offs. The direct drive force feedback is, without question, industry-leading. You feel every single bump, every subtle loss of traction. Plus, it comes with excellent load cell pedals, which measure braking pressure instead of just how far you push them. Super realistic. The downsides? Well, it's got a premium price tag for sure.
And some people feel the wheel rim that comes with it feels a little less premium than the price would suggest. But for pure, unadulterated performance, this is the one to beat.
But Fanatec is not alone at the top. If what you want is just raw, unadulterated power, you gotta look at the Logitech G Pro. This thing is an esports-grade beast. We're talking 11 Newton-meters of torque. That's pro-level strength that can literally wrench the wheel out of your hands. It's for the serious competitor. But then, on the other end of the spectrum, if you want that crystal-clear feeling of direct drive but you don't have a ton of space, there's the brilliant MOZA R3. It packs that crisp, DD feel into a compact, desk-friendly design, making it an amazing way to get into the high-end world.
And this quote really nails the MOZA R3's unique appeal. See, for a long time, direct drive meant you needed a huge, heavy, dedicated setup. The R3 completely changes that. It proves you can get that incredible fidelity and really punchy feedback in a package that fits perfectly in a smaller space, like an apartment or just a regular home office.
Okay, so we've looked at the whole grid, from the absolute beginners to the podium contenders. Now it's time for the final lap, helping you cross that finish line and choose the wheel that is the perfect match for you.
So choosing the right wheel really just comes down to answering 4 key questions. First, what's your budget? Be honest. Second, what's your actual physical space? Are we talking a clamp on a desk, or do you have room for a full cockpit? Third, and don't forget this one, how important are the pedals? A good set of load cell brakes can make you more consistent than almost any other upgrade. And finally, are you thinking long-term? If so, choosing a wheel with a good upgrade path is a really smart move.
At the end of the day, just remember this. You're not just buying a different kind of controller. Getting a quality wheel is genuinely transformative. It's not even really about being faster, though you probably will be. It's about deepening that connection to your hobby and just squeezing every single drop of excitement and fun out of every lap.
So really, it all boils down to this one simple question. How much immersion are you ready to feel? From that accessible starting grid to the mid-range sweet spot, all the way to the hyper-realistic world of direct drive, there's a journey here for every single type of driver. The only real question is, which one are you going to choose?